Are you tired of forgetting important things like names, appointments, or even your grocery list? Imagine having a memory so sharp, you never miss a beat. Stay tuned because in today's video, we'll reveal 7 mind-blowing memory tricks that will change your life. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll break down practical, science-backed memory techniques that anyone can use. Whether you're a student prepping for exams, a professional juggling responsibilities, or just looking to sharpen your mind, these tricks are guaranteed to help. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more life-enhancing tips. Let's start with one of the oldest and most effective memory techniques: association. It's all about linking unrelated items to create vivid mental images that stick. Imagine you need to remember a simple grocery list: milk, eggs, bread, and cheese. Now picture this: a giant milk carton sitting on a bed of eggs, with a loaf of bread perched on top, and a block of cheese leaning against it. Sounds odd, right? That's the point. The stranger and more vivid the image, the easier it is to remember. This technique is also called the mind palace or memory palace. Here's how it works. Visualize a familiar location, like your home. Assign each location a specific item. For example, imagine milk at your front door, eggs in the living room, bread in the kitchen, and cheese on the dining table. When you need to recall your list, simply walk through your memory palace and retrieve the items. You can personalize this technique by using places you love, like your favorite park or a fictional world from your favorite book or movie. The key is to create a unique and memorable map that you can easily navigate in your mind. Forgetting someone's name right after meeting them is a frustratingly common experience, but it doesn't have to be. Remembering names becomes much easier when you actively engage your brain during the introduction. Start by repeating the person's name multiple times in conversation. For instance, if you're introduced to someone named Sarah, you might say, "Nice to meet you, Sarah," and follow up with, "So, Sarah, what brings you here today?" Repeating the name reinforces it in your memory, giving your brain additional opportunities to register and store it. Another highly effective technique is linking the person's name to a unique feature of their appearance, known as the name face technique. If John has a prominent nose, imagine his name written across it in bold letters. If Lisa has striking green eyes, picture her name glowing brightly in her pupils like neon lights. These mental images create a strong visual anchor that makes it easier to recall their name later. The more vivid and unusual the association, the better your brain will remember it. Active listening is another critical element. When you meet someone, fully focus on the introduction. Notice their tone of voice, body language, and any details they share about themselves. Perhaps Sarah mentions she's a teacher or that she loves hiking. By connecting her name to this context, like imagining her teaching in a forest, you're building a richer memory framework. If you miss someone's name, don't hesitate to politely ask for it again. Saying, "I'm sorry, could you repeat your name?" shows that you value the interaction and gives you another chance to imprint it in your memory. These simple strategies make a significant difference, transforming awkward moments into confident connections. Keeping track of appointments and commitments can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when juggling multiple responsibilities. But staying organized doesn't have to be complicated. Visual organization tools are incredibly effective in managing your schedule and ensuring you never miss an important event. A great starting point is using a visual calendar. This could be a whiteboard on your fridge, a large wall calendar, or a colorful planner. Write down your appointments and commitments in a way that's easy to read at a glance. To make things even clearer, use colors or icons to categorize different types of tasks. For example, blue might represent work meetings, green for personal events, and red for urgent deadlines. These visual cues not only help you see your schedule at a glance, but also reinforce your memory by creating a mental association between colors and tasks. In addition to physical calendars, don't underestimate the power of digital reminders. Most smartphones and computers have built-in calendar apps that allow you to set notifications for upcoming appointments. Setting an alert 15 minutes or an hour before a meeting gives you enough time to prepare, while the auditory cue acts as a gentle nudge to keep you on track. You can even add details, such as location or meeting links, to save time and reduce stress. Another helpful habit is taking a few moments each morning or evening to create a to-do list. Whether you prefer pen and paper or a digital app, writing down your tasks for the day helps clear your mind and provides a clear roadmap of what needs to be done. Seeing your list written out not only improves your focus, but also reduces the chance of forgetting smaller yet important details. Combining these techniques, visual calendars, digital reminders, and daily lists, creates a robust system for managing your time. With these tools, staying on top of your schedule becomes second nature, leaving you with more mental energy for what matters most. Retaining important information doesn't have to be a struggle if you use the right strategies to make the process more efficient and engaging. By working smarter, not harder, you can significantly improve your ability to remember details that matter. One of the most powerful methods is chunking. This involves breaking down large amounts of information into smaller, more manageable pieces. For instance, when trying to remember a long phone number, divide it into smaller groups, like 123-456-7890 instead of 123-456-7890. Your brain finds it much easier to handle and recall smaller chunks, as this reduces cognitive load. This principle applies to nearly anything, whether you're learning vocabulary, remembering facts, or even tackling a presentation outline. Another highly effective approach is storytelling. The human brain is wired to process and remember stories better than isolated facts. Let's say you're learning about historical events. Instead of memorizing dates and events in a dry, linear fashion, weave them into a narrative. For example, imagine how one event led to another, like a chain of cause and effect, and picture the key figures as characters in a story. This technique not only makes the material more engaging, but also helps you retain it for longer periods by creating emotional or visual associations. Practicing active recall is another game changer. Instead of passively reviewing notes or rereading material, challenge yourself to recall the information without looking at your source. For example, after studying a topic, set aside your notes and try to explain the main points to yourself or someone else. This process strengthens the neural pathways connected to that information, making it easier to retrieve in the future. Testing yourself repeatedly over time also reinforces your memory, a principle known as spaced repetition. By combining chunking, storytelling, and active recall, you can transform the way you approach learning and memory. These strategies not only make information easier to remember, but also make the learning process more engaging and rewarding, paving the way for greater success in all areas of life. Improving your memory is much like strengthening a muscle. It requires regular exercise and a commitment to building new habits. Engaging in memory-boosting activities daily can not only sharpen your mind, but also make the process enjoyable and rewarding. One simple yet effective way to challenge your brain is by playing memory games. Activities like card-matching games, puzzles, or even apps designed to enhance cognitive skills can be both fun and beneficial. These games help train your brain to recognize patterns, recall details, and stay mentally flexible. Another excellent way to exercise your memory is by learning something new. Picking up a new language, for instance, engages multiple areas of your brain, including vocabulary recall, grammar rules, and pronunciation. Alternatively, you can try memorizing song lyrics, poems, or even short passages from books. Repetition and recall are key here, as they create and reinforce neural pathways that improve memory retention. It's important to remember that there's no universal solution to improving memory. Some people benefit from visual aids, like creating mind maps or flashcards, while others prefer mnemonic devices that use acronyms or associations. Experimenting with various methods allows you to discover what resonates best with your learning style. Consistency is the ultimate factor in memory improvement. By regularly incorporating these activities into your routine, you're not only keeping your brain sharp, but also building a foundation for lifelong cognitive health. Embrace the journey, and you'll find your memory improving with every small effort. The journey to a sharper memory isn't just about remembering more. It's about boosting your confidence and enhancing your overall quality of life. By incorporating these 7 mind-blowing tricks into your routine, you'll not only improve your memory, but also your productivity and focus. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might benefit. Which memory trick are you excited to try first? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, it's never too late to unlock your brain's full potential. See you in the next video.